Why are your blinds melting, dude? Hello, welcome back to Lloyd and JD, the best fucking podcast in the world. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
What's up?
Not much, man. Just chilling on a beautiful Saturday, hanging out, filming a podcast.
With me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
one of my favorite things to do.
Sedated.
You are a little sedated, but that's okay. You know, we haven't...
Not on sedatives, though.
Yeah.
What are sedatives?
What are sedatives?
Just anything that
reduces your...
Is it just a group of drugs that you would call a sedative?
Not a doctor, so...
Maybe I'll ask someone I know that.
Yeah. If you're a doctor watching the podcast, comment below.
Ask a drug dealer, maybe probably know a little bit more about
pharmacist.
it.
A pharmacist.
Black market pharmacists.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, man? Just
working
away.
Not gaming enough. Still waiting for Ragnarok. That shit never came out. It comes out August 8th now. Did you see my comment on Twitter?
No, I didn't.
If anyone that watches did see my comment on Twitter, I was just like, when the fuck is Ragnarok coming out? Fuck. It's the 18th. Fuck. I'm going crazy. Fuck. Yeah. And someone actually commented and was like, comes out on the 8th of August, bud.
So there you go. 8th of August. Yeah, because they kind of... So the press release, it was coming out, it didn't come out, and then there was a little bit of a lag there.
But they don't... The press release is bullshit. They never advertise at all.
Yeah.
Like, send me a little heads up email.
Yeah. So I've contacted the company. They have made Arc has made arrangements with a company to host Arc servers via PC for PlayStation and Xbox. So we've contacted them. We're waiting to see what that's going to cost us, and hopefully when Ragnarok launches, we'll also launch our server at the same time. So if you're not following us on Twitter, you probably should, because that'll be like
my Twitter is fucking awesome. I went after Chelsea Handler the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm just sick of her Trump rants.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Or like everyone that hates Trump, and you know, either way, whatever side you're for, you're gonna hate the other president.
Oh yeah, right? Absolutely.
You're never gonna have 100% people that, but you voted him in. So just deal with it at this point. Yeah. And her show used to be a comedy show, and now it's suddenly turned into like some propaganda, like bring down Trump every episode. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of sickening. It's like almost as bad in its own way. It's like, is this really okay?
Yeah.
Like, if Hillary had won, could we have made a show that did this? Like, you have the Secret Services probably turn up on your doorstep.
I mean,
it's every show.
Trump is Trump. I mean, he's definitely way out playing his own game.
Politics is what it is, but if you're gonna turn your show from a comedy show suddenly into some fucking government propaganda pile of fucking rubbish, then
I mean, if that's what you want to do, but you're gonna lose viewership over that.
She must have. There's people like me that just like, okay, see.
Yeah, I come to watch comedy, not to listen to.
If I wanted to watch, the late show and hear about.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, with politics, is like you said, there's always going to be one side in, and then there's going to be one side out, and
but the
one side's going to be
ridiculing
unhappy.
Is literally like it's almost as bad. Like,
it's too much.
Yeah,
it's like, too much. I mean, I'm not a fan of the left. I'm not a fan of the right either. I'm more of a middle ground kind of occupier. So when you get the far right or the far left going, it just, in all honesty, it pisses me off. I've actually tried to stay off Facebook because I have a tendency to get in arguments over stupid shit, left and right when I'm on there, because it's like, come on, guys, like, you're not even checking facts, all that kind of stuff. You're, putting stuff forward that isn't even true. It's like, just forget about it. You can't even look at it, from a realistic perspective or it's analyze things. It's
people going crazy right now. But anyway, I went after her on Twitter because I figured it's the only way I could lash out and be heard.
Yeah. Did you get any kind of response?
No. Some people shared it. Some people liked it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that is the beauty of Twitter, and I've said it before in the past. The reason that I like Twitter is that you can actually be in direct contact with somebody normally that you couldn't pick up the phone and call, and you can get a direct line to them. Whether they respond or not, it's an entirely different thing, but sometimes they do. I mean, it's
just good that someone that works for her read it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's like when I tweet out, and every once in a while Kevin Smith likes one of my posts. It's like best fucking day in the world.
Hard on for the rest.
I
of
know.
the day.
It's like it's just like this, walking around saluting all day long.
I get hard when a celebrity acknowledges I called him a cunt. Like, yes, take it.
But that's what I love Twitter for. I mean, it's where I spend most of my time. I would say I'm not a Facebook guy. I've sort of gone to, I post on Instagram and it will post to Facebook, so it kind of looks like I'm there, but really I'm not there.
I just like Lad Bible. That's literally like what I do.
Yeah, that's
just bullshit videos all day.
But you don't have to go on Facebook to do Lad Bible stuff. You can just go to their website.
Yeah, but I just like Facebook's way easier for me. My whole feed is
Lad Bible stuff. I know.
So
I do see it when I pop on. I do check stuff, but I do see it, and I mean, it's an entertaining site. Like,
man. I literally use it for when I'm bored.
Yeah,
helped when I was getting my tattoo because I got tattooed. There you go. That's something I did. There you go.
Yeah,
I got tattooed this week.
So how's Jenelle doing?
Good.
I haven't seen her in a long time. For those of you who maybe haven't seen the earlier episodes, Jenelle used to be my apprentice, and she's a full-time tattoo artist. She works at Human Canvas now. I'm retired, but I sort of live vicariously through her work. I follow her Instagram and all that kind of stuff. You can too as well. I think it's Rogue Art still, so you can check out her work. So
things went well.
You were working on the sleeve,
the zombie.
You
can't really see it. It's all like bandaged.
Yeah.
But
it's
we're blacking out a lot of stuff. We did like a blackout sleeve.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really like this style.
Yeah.
It's kind of relatively new.
Yeah.
Idea, really. Some people are doing like full arms.
Full arms of black. Yeah, I've seen that before. I'm not a huge fan of that.
Like I don't get it per se, but I like it. It looks good. I don't know why. It looks kind of tribal to me.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like war paint almost, what I get from it.
And it's funny because people see that and might think, it's easy to pull that off. And it's actually not
fucking
to get
painful.
It's painful, but as an artist, it's hard to get that consistency all the way through.
Yeah. And like mine's broken by zombie heads and stuff. So even easier. I can't imagine doing an entire arm.
Yeah, just blacking out an arm like that, just sitting there. I mean, that would be enough,
Yeah, and then we've been, talking about maybe like some ideas for the other arm, seeing as you're not tattooing anymore, and I'm becoming older. I want to be covered before.
Yeah.
I want to stop at a certain point and not have to worry about paying for tattoos or worry about, because I have a dream for myself to be completely covered.
Yeah, which is
since I was a child. And I feel like I'm lacking in that right now. I had a good start and then I stopped.
Yeah. So it's a lot easier when you're working in a tattoo studio.
As soon as this heals, I'm actually going back to see her quite recent, and then
oh, that's awesome. I mean, it's good that you're getting it done. I mean, things like that being covered a lot easier. Like if things had stayed the same, and let's say they hadn't fallen apart completely, and we all still worked in the same tattoo studio, you'd probably be covered head to toe now. You'd probably be out of space, and we'd be looking for space.
Yeah, so,
Because a lot of times in your downtime, you just get it's funny, tattoo artists just want to still tattoo, and they're not tattooing. They still want to do it, so
yeah, I got lots of plans. I want to fill my feet in and my hands. And
I mean, to be honest, I have been tattooing as of late, just not people.
Tattoos.
So,
okay.
So I've just been practicing and pulling lines and
on pigskin.
No, I've got it's the fake flesh, but not that thin stuff that's like hitting like a hammer into cement, but it's more of a
thick.
Yeah, it's more thick and it's got a lot more give. It's still not like human skin. Shit. Yeah, pig skin. The problem with that is that you've only got a certain time from when you get it to when it's done, and depending on its process. Like, I mean, to be honest, if you go to a butcher and you get the skin, as long as they're not processing it too, because a lot of times they use machines, so it'll have divots all the way through, which can mess up stuff. So, I mean, it all depends. And then usually you want a little bit of fat, which is gross. But I mean, it's at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, it's a good way to practice for a tattooist. That is,
smells like shit.
Yeah, it does. But it's a lot more realistic than tattooing on a banana.
We should just tattoo like. I don't know.
Well, that's why a lot of apprentices will tattoo their legs and they'll tattoo themselves.
That shit hurts.
Yeah.
We went around your
anchor.
I couldn't finish.
Yeah.
So we got to wrap it all around my palm here, and it hurts.
Yeah.
Very swollen.
Yeah. But that's good. I mean, it's...
But Jenelle was okay. We got a lot in. I sat really well.
Good.
We went for lunch.
Good.
It was a good day. It was like 32, 33 outside.
Yeah.
So we was inside all day. I managed to skip the entire day pretty much.
Yeah.
And then I took yesterday off work because I woke up in the middle of the night and the wrap had come off and there was plasma and blood all in the sheets all down my side. And I was like, oh, what the fuck?
You didn't stick to anything, did you?
No. Oh, so then I had to I woke up, like cleaned it. And then when I go to work, I didn't have my dust proof thing. So I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
And then Jenelle came over last night and we re-wrapped it.
Yeah. I mean, that's good that she's doing that stuff, and it makes me proud to actually hear that stuff, because a big thing that we have when people tattoo is they don't listen to the aftercare instructions, and a lot of people that do work like you do, where they're out and they're doing manual labor and they're outside going and they get infections, and then they come back to us and say, well, this got infected, what did you do to me? It's like, I didn't do anything to you. Everything I used was sterile, everything was good, all that kind of stuff. It's how you kept it afterwards. But a lot of things, like when you're in a dusty environment, and especially when you're working in gardens, like the spores and the mold and the bacteria,
handy dust proof
the second skin
that breathes and
so it
doesn't scab when I take it off.
It's great. That thing's beautiful. Like
it's great.
What is it called? It's a derm, basically.
Sanaderm, something like that.
It's
she gave me a whole box.
Oh, nice.
So that I have it for when, because I was oozing so much because we did such a large area that the stuff she put on just slid right off while I was sleeping.
Yeah, and that happens the first time, right? Because the plasma. It's
why do they have to call it fucking plasma?
I don't know.
Why do they call it
another medical thing?
Happy goo.
Right, happy goo.
Like, where did these names come from? Like, who was the one that decided to call it plasma?
No idea. Again, not a doctor.
I want to change the name.
We're gonna keep this up. We'll be changing the podcast to name Lloyd and JD. Not a doctor. Not a doctor.
Not a doctor.
Not a doctor.
We could become doctors.
Yeah.
Maybe that's our next move.
Maybe you want to go to school for 7 to 10 years and all that kind of stuff. But I will be way past retired at that
knowledgeable.
point. I'm way past retired in 10 years. So.
I would know the meaning of plasma at the end.
I will be doing very little work in 10 years. I'll just be hanging out.
Just be hanging out, being a lazy bum.
Yeah.
Being a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might retire soon.
You might retire soon?
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish we could retire early as humans. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's always been my goal.
That's always been your goal. You just
retire
been working
early.
for retirement.
Yeah. No, it's always been my goal to retire early. I didn't want to work. I mean, you see some people 60, 70 years old. I mean, unless you're doing absolutely what you love all the time,
But no one does that. Even if you do what you love every day, it becomes something you don't love anymore because you do it every day.
Yeah.
Catch 22.
And that's what I'm saying. At a certain point, I'm just going to pace it where I'm working 1 day a week if you're lucky. If you're not lucky...
If we lived for eternity, would we really enjoy life?
I think you would have to... I think you would have to find things to do all the time.
For eternity, dude.
Yeah, for eternity.
You can't find things to do for eternity.
Sure you could.
No, you couldn't.
I don't think it's possible to learn everything in the world, so I think you could occupy your time.
No, man, you'd lose so much love. You'd lose so much... No.
You might be a bitter person. You might hate people.
You'd want to die.
Yeah.
You wouldn't enjoy it. Yeah, but I'm talking about enjoying life.
Right.
Would you enjoy that life? You wouldn't.
Yeah. Difficult to say. I won't have that luxury of finding that out.
I don't think it's difficult to say. I don't think that you would enjoy a life that is eternal where other people's life isn't eternal. Maybe if we were all eternal together, but then that would be fucking nuts because...
Oh, it'd be a crazy... You think politics are bad now?
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, we'd be trying to kill each other all the time.
That'd be fucked. At least evil people die.
Yeah.
Now, but... Yeah, like, I don't think if you was the only person that lived for eternity, you'd be happy.
No, because you'd lose a lot. And you'd be heartbroken,
cynical
I think.
as fuck.
Yeah. Have you watched Castlevania on Netflix yet?
I saw an advertisement for Castlevania on Netflix.
Yeah.
Looks okay.
Yeah.
Janelle has a tattoo of Castlevania.
Oh, I know. She's a huge... Yeah, she's got the sleeve going on.
Isn't it a game? I thought it was a game.
It is. It was a Nintendo game. So Castlevania was 4 episodes that came out, but I mean, it's... it's interesting because at the start of that, and if you've watched it, haven't watched it, I'm gonna
spoilers alert,
ruin part of it for you. But it's all based off the fact that Dracula finds a human wife, and then she ultimately gets burned as a witch, and that sets off a series of events which I won't go into. But
let's do it. Let's ruin the whole fucking thing. But yeah, okay.
I'll leave it at that because same
Dracula
thing, right?
Was the most unhappy motherfucker ever.
Oh, and he gets most definitely a little salty after that happens, right?
Exactly.
But the thing is that even though you're eternal, right? When you lose things or things are done wrong by you, it changes your perspective of the world, and that can probably be very difficult to handle.
And there's probably a whole bunch of shit after life. So
yeah. So
energy doesn't just die.
No. I mean,
it
you've
lives
got to go
on.
into something.
And plus, that's half the journey is finding out what happens when you die.
Right.
If nothing happens when you die, that would really suck. Can you imagine?
It could be that way.
No.
It could be.
That's impossible.
I don't know.
Because that would mean that energy just died. Because we potentially are energy. That's science.
Right. You might exist as energy, but you might not be conscious, is what I'm saying.
And science has said that energy doesn't die.
Right. But you might not have conscious thought as energy.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be some conscious energy, man. I'll show you. Energy. You never seen orbs on like the pictures?
Yeah.
Ghost
You're
hunters?
gonna be those?
I'm gonna be an orb.
Okay.
So are you.
Yeah. All right. I'll probably die before you do, just because of my age.
Do not visit me,
I'm coming to your house.
Leave me alone.
I'm coming to your house.
Leave me alone.
I'm gonna be like
that
orb.
goes for anyone that dies.
Right.
Don't fucking. I'm not
I'm
that guy.
just gonna come hang out.
I don't talk to the dead. I'm not into it. It scares the shit out of me. Yeah. Don't want to hang out.
Yeah. I'm gonna come back just to reaffirm.
My stepdad said that
I'm gonna be like, Lloyd, pull out the fucking camcorder. It's JD. I'm a ghost. I'm gonna show myself. Record this shit. You're gonna be motherfucking rich. You're gonna be rich.
My stepdad said that he would come back as a fly.
Yeah.
That one fly that keeps landing on your face and then flying away.
And then you're gonna kill him immediately.
Yeah. He said I'll never be able to get him. He's just gonna constantly be there.
Yeah.
Because when you're in Spain, the flies will just, because they're all looking for water.
Right.
And you're the only thing with water on you.
Yeah.
So they'll just constantly land on you.
Yeah.
Over and over again. It's fucking aggravating.
Yeah. That's like, not with flies, but in Greece, when you go there, if you have any kind of
licking beads of sweat off your woman.
Yeah.
Will you fuck off?
Yeah. No. But it's the wasps. The wasps.
It's the same in Spain.
Yeah.
There's thousands of them.
Yeah.
And they just want the water off of you.
They just want the water, and they want, if you have any kind of drink that's any kind of sweetness in it, like an orange or anything, it's like you got to be careful because you guzzle.
That's why they was hanging around my butthole, because it's so sweet.
Yeah. Was that in Greece?
No, Spain. The wasps the same thing. Plus, where my parents get their water, they have to go up to the mountain and get it from a natural spring that comes out of a tap.
Because when I was in Greece, I almost chugged a couple wasps, which is bad because I'm allergic to stings. So.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I've never been stung by anything, so I couldn't tell you if I am.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not.
Yeah. Wasp stings, not so much. Bees, I know I'm deadly kind of allergic to them. I have an EpiPen, so.
You know, it's really sucks being allergic to peanuts.
Blue to the sky, red to the thigh, jab it in.
Like if you die from a peanut, that would really.
Yeah, I'm not allergic to peanuts. I'm just allergic.
Like, how do you live life?
I'm allergic to those stings, and I'm allergic to guinea pigs. So if you ever want to kill me, just assemble a guinea pig army, and there you go.
Why guinea pigs? That's so lame.
I don't know. I don't know.
So lame, dude.
I don't know. You go.
Do you know I'm not allergic to anything.
Yeah,
I've never found
thing.
anything I'm allergic to.
See, I had that major allergic reaction that ended me up in hospital, and they had to, stick like a fucking tube down my nose, down the back of my throat, which sucks ass, by the way.
Great.
It's not fun because you want to throw this thing up, but you can't breathe, and it's awesome. So anyways, they were doing all this stuff. So you get tested, and then you get this big list of like, you were allergic to. And like the big thing for me was guinea pigs. I'm like, who has guinea pigs?
They're like the best animals in the world. Why wouldn't you want a guinea pig?
I have not seen a guinea pig in 20 years.
Really? I know a buddy that has two. You want to see one?
No, because they'll probably die.
You'll die, or
I'll die. We'll both die. I'll die, fall on them, they'll die.
It's like take you out, just a guinea pig.
Guinea pig, I guess. It's fucking
that's
end of the world, yeah.
Dude. That's so lame.
You just have some guinea pig fur, rub it on my face, and I'm probably dead.
Like so lame. If you was ever in like a catastrophe and somehow there was a pet on board that was a guinea pig and it fucking touches you, you'd die from that rather than a catastrophe.
Yeah,
that's lame.
I know it is lame.
Oh my god, I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
I used to be allergic to yogurt, but it just brought me out a little bit of a rash, and I ate it so much that the rash went away.
I mean, you got to think of the irony here. I've been stabbed and I lived. I fell 75 feet down a mountain and I lived.
Yeah.
Touch a guinea pig, fucking I'll be dead as a doornail.
Yeah.
It's like, this guy survived this fall, got stabbed, he
That's
survived. Guinea pig, well, not so good.
It's pretty lame.
There you go.
Feel bad for you.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna get some guinea pigs.
That's just the way it is.
I'm gonna get some guinea pigs so that I can torture you.
Yeah. Yeah. Best keep those away. I only have 2 EpiPens, so you have to have 3 guinea pigs. It's like a...
No, I just wait till you order more EpiPens.
Yeah.
So you got to keep using the bastards.
Yeah, even when you use an EpiPen, you have to go to the hospital because you only have a certain amount of time before shit starts closing up. It's only good
We're
for
gonna have some good episodes coming up.
Yeah, temporary fix. Yeah.
Bring on your guinea pigs.
So, anyways, that's all we got time for this week.
YouTube the worst
What?
information ever
I
about
know.
your life. You're an idiot.
They're just gonna send me guinea pigs.
And why did you all put like guinea pig in like an envelope?
I'll just blow it out. I'll just like beep beep.
Gonna put
Nobody will
like
actually know what it is.
guinea pig fur in an envelope and mail it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, it's better than anthrax in the mail. You just send guinea pig fur because it's not illegal.
Oh, we would never send anthrax in the mail unless it was a CD.
Yeah.
I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
Peace.
See ya.